These intermediate dams just keep the cells separated. So these are 3 meters deep, these cells, and there's influent piping coming in. So from the lagoon, the effluent comes in to the lift station, pumped from the lift station into the splitter, which we'll see later, and then split into the 4 cells. And this is where the bugs are housed. This breaks down the effluent before it's sent out to the environment.
So how long does it sit in each cell?
It's constantly moving.
Okay.
So it comes in, there's a primary and secondary pipe. It'll come in on your primary and secondary pipe and slowly move to the center pipe where it exits out to a level control manhole and then into the environment.
Okay.
Over the top of that rock there. You'll never see the water.
That's a lot of gravel in it.
That's a lot of gravel.
Tour of the new lagoon here
Right there, yeah.
with the contractor. What's your name, sorry?
Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Moncrief Construction.
And we're here with Sam from the town and Wayne, a counselor for the RM, and Jerry Halady. Any excuse to get out of the office? So this is anybody that's been reading about lagoon news here for the town. This is the new lagoon right here. How many have you got on site right now?
I think there's around 28.
Okay.
It's a little bit better than that, depending on who showed up.
Do you guys like fly in, fly out, or is everybody local, or?
Most of the guys in the building doing the building construction are local, but us, we just drive in and out.
Okay, well
Most
you
of
do.
us are from either Manitoba or.
Do you do a 10 and 4 or 24 and 4, or what is it?
I do 2 and 1. A lot of these guys, they do 3 and 1.
Okay.
They just they want the overtime.
Yeah. Okay.
This is the aeration system that this goes right to the bottom of the cell, and this will aerate each cell.
So is each station here the same, or?
Yeah, each one's the same. So they're all mirrored. So this one's exactly like that one, and the next one. So
Okay. So there's 3 or 4?
There's 4 cells.
Okay. So, but you said earlier, one's the primary and the other one's the secondary.
So that's the piping that I was talking about. So the primary. So in each cell, there's 4 pipes. These are the cleanouts.
Yeah.
There's 2 primary, actually the outside ones, and then 2 secondary in each cell.
Oh, in each cell. Okay. That makes sense.
And then down the center of each cell is your main pipe out where the effluent will be collected and sent out to the environment.
Well, we couldn't expand anything in town without this. So if we didn't have this, forget it. The town would have been done.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and your lagoon is pretty small for the size.
But you got to remember, like, there was a lot of work that was just put on hold for the last century. Well, leave it for the next council. Leave it for the next council. And we got to the point where, you could literally count down the days and, like, well, in 5 years from now, we're going to be able to flush the toilets because we don't have this.
Yeah.
So they got money for the town and the province and everything else, and this is why we're out here. So it's good to see. People could see where their tax dollars are going, but also you can see progress, and hopefully
Not that there's anything wrong with politicians. I didn't mean it that way.
hopefully we can see progress, but also expansion for the town in the north as well.
Yeah, for sure. One split that way, and same thing with our pipe, parking cells, and this aerates the whole cell here.
So
each one of these have diffusers on each pipe that send air through the hole.
So we don't see any liquid at all. It's all going to be underground and buried.
Yeah, when this is done, this will be just a flat field of grass.
Okay.
You'll see the odd blow off sticking out. There's a couple over there. There's a few manholes that you'll see, but other than that, it'll be just green grass.
Okay.
So this insulates the top of it. This is so that the cell don't freeze. So that's the primary purpose of the peat moss.
So how's the people of the pod treating you? You like it around here, or?
Excellent, especially
Yeah?
Sam.
Cut.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's far enough. That's long. Just kidding.
Sam's going to pay you $100 later on. Yeah.
Yeah, you already did.
No, so we're treating you all right then.
Yes.
Happy to work here? Good.
Yeah,
We're happy to have you.
Place to work.
Good.
So how how long is this project, do you think the duration going to be? It's supposed to be done by March 31st. So, I mean, as long as we don't have any more procurement issues, that should be all right. I don't think we'll be commissioning anything this year due to the weather. They have to have a certain temperature before they can commission to get the bugs live and activated. So
treatment necessarily wouldn't start till next season.
yeah.
Are we thinking spring or summer?
Well, it'll start in the spring, but we probably won't see it till end of spring.
Yeah, it all depends on health.
So once all this is in place here, what happens to the other pond where you have the barge and whatnot? Does that get shut down,
still the
or
main cell? So that'll be where all the solids settle out.
Yeah.
That's why they're dredging it right now.
Okay.
It hasn't been. It's
let's get out of the way here. Sorry, explain again what the main cell.
So in the main cell, that's where all your solids will come in and settle out. That's also where the phosphorus will settle out there. We're installing a loom tank. Well, you can see it in the building right there. So the alum will be fed to the beginning of the main cell, the beginning of the pond, and that's what controls the phosphorus.
Okay.
Helps it precipitate out, knocks it down, turns it into sludge basically.
So you're just going to be collecting sludge there from now on, then for the
aerating as well.
And aerating, but then it feeds from there to here.
Yeah, that'll be effluent, and this is where the bugs will break down the effluent and
Okay.
make them environmental.
You can drink the water when it comes out the end.
That's right. Sam's going to be the first guy.
Yeah.
That's how you give all the confidence to everybody.
So Sam, how do you feel about the progress of everything that's going around here?
Moncrief's been great to work with. Water Services Board's been great to work with. We've partnered with them. Jared Cousins has been a big help with the whole project. Obviously, this couldn't go through with Mayor and Council and administration's help. It was a lot of money, and it was a big decision for them to have to make. Coming off the heels of the announcement we just had over at the Bell Avenue lot with MMF and the money they're going to invest, that's kind of a reflex of something like this happening and helping move the community forward.
Well, we wouldn't be able to do that sort of project if this didn't happen. So, yeah.
So you have to give everybody a lot of pats on the back for all the effort and the work they've put in. For sure.
So you and your team and Mayor and Council feel pretty positive about Moncrief and what's happening around here.
So far, so good. We'll wait till the deficiency list comes up.
Yeah, well, it's always the punch card list. Jerry, anything to add?
No, it looks phenomenal. It's a huge project, obviously, to undertake, and I don't know a lot about sewage systems, but I know a little bit, and I know what work we have and what we need to do, and this really gives an eye-opener to how in-depth things get and have gotten over the years, and it looks great, and everything looks like it's moving along really well, so kudos to the town and the contractors and Moncrief and J.R. Cousins and everyone.
Wayne, yourself?
Looks good.
Yeah, that's it, eh? Okay. Okay, well, we'll keep on moving here. Projected life cycle of the work that's being done here. Are we good for another 10 years, 50 years, 100 years?
That'll be a Nexom question because this is their
Okay.
this is their technology for sure.
Okay.
It's a fairly new thing, like new meaning 15 years. Last 15 years they started this, but from what I understand, they've never touched one in the last 15 years. So
Okay.
yeah, we know that much.
Yeah, the technology's been proven at different sites, a whole other climate tests.
No, sorry, maybe I put the question a different way. Like, how long is this going to last the town? Like, in terms of how big this project is this set to seek us into like the next 20 years, 50 years, 100 years? What
So
is?
I can answer that a few ways. I guess the one way we can answer it is in terms of population growth. So right now, based on population growth, this is sized to be able to accommodate up to 10,000 residents.
Okay.
So if a town grows beyond that point, then that's a good problem to have. That means like we're expanding quickly. And then there's always room for expanding, right? We can always add additional cells, additional capacity.
Okay.
The one thing that could change is regulations could change from the feds, from the province, in terms of what they expect for effluent quality. So that may change our parameters that we have to meet for the effluent discharge. We do have some protocols in place for potential future UV addition to the project if we had to go that route. but we're kind of sitting on those because at this point we don't believe we will need to, and regulars are comfortable with what we've done. So up to 10,000 people, this should accommodate.
So we're not revisiting this in 5 years, is what you're getting at.
It's a legacy project.
There
It's
you
not
go.
Not the cleanest one for me, but it's a legacy
Okay.
project, I guess.
So you said these are the blowers.
We can test everything right from
These are the new blowers. They'll be aerating the existing cell and the sagger, and taking place of the old blowers in the old blower building.
Where are the old blowers?
Right across there. That's the existing blower building, which essentially
The
will be,
building down
when we
there.
pulled over in front of,
Okay.
yeah.
that'll be a
So
storage
this
shed
is going to
we're
be 4 times the size then.
yeah.
This will have a workstation for the guys. This will have storage areas. This will be kind of their hub for this area. So
Okay. And what's the expected completion date for this? You're open before winter, or?
Well, this is where I was talking about the MCC is one of the things that we're waiting on. Long turnaround times, people blame it on COVID, whatever. He said another COVID excuse, but can't do much without an MCC.
So you're waiting on equipment then, is basically it. Okay.
I think it's